Hi everyone, it's Gina. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a couple of days since I posted anything, so I figure I'd just get on and tell you what's been going on. We put these new signs up. And I had a sick chicken, my little Stu. I went out and noticed that he his cone was turning purple. It was a dark purple, wasn't red, it wasn't pink and red, it was more a purplish. And I checked into it, and he's a naked neck turkin, and it was a sign that he wasn't getting oxygen, and I noticed he was breathing heavy, and his cone was cold. And so I brought him in, and I'll show you a couple things that I keep on hand. So I had to nurse him back to health. Let me show you what I did. Plus we raked all this out. I brought these out here because I wanted to show you what I keep on hand for my chickens. Okay, I keep this VetRx on hand. And I have this colloidal silver immune spray, and this I've used on all of my animals, my dogs, my cats, my chickens. It's just a natural antibiotic, colloidal silver. It's very safe. I don't use a lot of it, but I'm careful when I use it. But it has helped in so many infections. I just spray it on the infection and it dissipates. So those are two things. If I was you, I had chickens, that and poultry spray for disinfectant. Those things, definitely. And let me show you what we did. Also, a little renovation. See what we did? So this was down on the ground. I got this little house on the side of the road free. So we put it in our truck. It said free on it, so we said, okay, we'll take it. So we put it up, and then we put these little boards so they can get up in it. So that's new. And then remember that little homemade pen I showed you guys? Well, we attached it to this part of our chicken run, basically, or a part of our chicken coop. And so these 7 new chickens can come in it. We attached it, so now they can come and roam around without having them out, because it's been like 9 days since we got them. And so we're still kind of segregating them and letting our chickens get used to them. And they don't want to come out, so we're just kind of letting them hang out there. Let me see if I can show you Stu. There's Stu. His cone is still a little discolored, but it's turning back to red now. I've had him on antibiotics and VetRx for about 4 days now, and he's perking up. He's not breathing heavy like he was before. So we'll see how he does. I have a friend that takes her chickens to the vet. I personally cannot afford the vet. I can't. I can barely afford it with my dogs and my cats, let alone 22 chickens. 24 chickens, excuse me. That's how many we have. Yeah, it's Dodo. So he's doing better. I just keep an eye on him. Know that when you get chickens, it is not for the faint of heart. They're work, and you have to pay attention to them, because you do get sick chickens. Now, if you have 4 or 5 of them, it's a lot easier to kind of watch them. But when you have as many as I do, which I'm not always going to have this many, I'm going to give possibly some of the 7 new ones I got. I'm going to give at least 4 or 5 of them away. I have someone who might want them, and so that's why I'm not really that concerned about getting them with the rest of my flock. We'll see. This one's an escape artist. I don't know how she gets out. I don't know if Joe, when he comes out here, that he accidentally lets her out, but I just let her in the pen. She was out and she's like, let me in. I don't know how she gets out. I haven't figured that out yet. That one's just laying in there. These ones are eating a lot and drinking a lot, so they're doing fantastic, by the way. It's really been nice. It's been cool. And if you're interested, I'm just going to show you what's in my greenhouse, what I have growing in my greenhouse right now. Because this next week is, I'm going to plant them all, or I'm going to get a lot of them planted. Let's see, let's go in here. And we got our other fan cranking up there. Our other solar fans are going because it's like 83 degrees in here. Let's see, what do we have? I'm going to be putting these out next week. These are my wildflowers, zinnias, wildflowers. I finally gave in and I went and got petunias. This has petunias. I started from seed, but they're kind of a bust, so I gave in and I bought some. So I'm going to add more. Alyssum. Those would be pretty. And then, oh, that's the stuffing out of that. Okay, here's my cucumbers. Cucumbers and squash. These are tomatoes, which I'm late with my tomatoes, but you know, in a month or so they'll be ready. A couple weeks they'll be ready. And zucchini. And we're gonna plant corn, and here's just 4 flowers. But I repotted these. I repotted those because they need, that does have a banana pepper growing in it. I'm so happy. And then more, but I finally put these in bigger pots. Yeah, and those are flowers. These are petunias. And they're finally coming up. See those little guys? Finally, there's like a dozen little, I don't know. I'll just buy petunias from now on. I'm not going to see them. It just takes too long. But anyway, that's what's growing in the greenhouse. And then Joe put these signs up for me. I like antique signs, or any sign. This one right here I got in Oregon, the Oregon coast. It's an old wood sign. This one I got in an antique store. This I found at a garage sale. My brother gave me that one, and I found that at a garage sale. So anyway, I like. And then this right here is from my cousin. My aunt and uncle lived on Tanya Lane. She passed away like 50 years ago, and they named the lane after her, and they moved, and they gave me the sign, so I have that. Yeah, things are growing, looking real pretty. I'm happy. So, I just wanted to show you a couple of items I get, along with the other things, the VetRx and Colloidal Silver. For your chickens. When you have a sick chicken, you just kind of figure it out. You segregate them. Oh, I also, one more thing I did is I gave him an Epsom salt bath. I put Epsom salt in warm water and bathed him for about 10 minutes in it. They love that, by the way. But, you know, my chickens are spoiled. I try and take care of them. But they are some work, so if you want to get chickens, eggs, fresh eggs, it is a little bit of work. I won't lie. Okay, so that's it for now. I have family in town. There's a little mini family reunion. My mother's 90th birthday, sorry, not 91st, 90th birthday is, we're celebrating this weekend. So we have company in town, and so I've been busy. I hope everyone's having a good spring, and we will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.